And like in my mind, it was more like I'd be stupid not to leave because I know I can already do it in the corporate setting. But if I don't ever make this attempt, I'm going to always have this what if feeling in the back of my mind.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
I find that when people get into this business, they have a false set of expectations. Sometimes they expect to have their deal in the first 30 days. And when that doesn't happen, they tend to give up, or they tend to complain, or just point the fingers at, why this business doesn't work, or blah, 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 whatever. And then I have other people that they're persistent, but then they just don't see results after 3-6 months. You stuck with this for 9 months. Did you just inherently have that belief in yourself that you were going to make this happen? Or talk to me about your mindset as you were going down the path of getting your first deal.
Yeah, so it started off, man. I was printing stuff off on my computer, and I was like folding letters on my ironing board that's back here, and I'd send them out. And the mindset was kind of, that's part of why the whole point of me bringing up during the door-to-door sales. So I was not great at it. I'm gonna be honest, right? I was knocking every door, and then it was just like no, yes, and it's like 200 times a day, and then one person says yes. That's kind of hard. And then once we started the logistics company, it was much of the same. We knocked doors. We didn't have a marketing budget, so we pounded the pavement. And then once we started getting customers, it was like, okay, we can do this. And still to this day, he still does that. So I kind of took that same approach as like, I'm just going to do this until I get a deal. And then I'm not going to quit until I get that deal. And if I get that deal and I don't like it from there, then I can make that decision. But that's kind of something that was instilled by my grandpa. Like you can't just quit something. You actually got to follow through. Yeah,
I love it. So what I heard that in so many words was that like you committed, mentally you said, hey, I'm going to do this thing and I'm not going to look back. And I think that's where people falter is I think when you start anything, whether it's a business or whether it's your journey in health and fitness, let's say you want to lose weight, or you want to get a 6-pack, or you want to feel more energy, whatever that might be, or even a relationship that you want to improve, you're going to be met with resistance. Mm-hmm. It's just inevitable. The question is, are you mentally strong enough, and are you going to persevere by that? And do you have a big why? For you, that you didn't want to go back to the corporate world. You knew the logistics business wasn't for you. That was your partner's thing, and you were going to make it work. And I love the fact that you said, hey, I'm going to close a deal and then I'll reevaluate things. Mm-hmm. Right. And I think that's the right mindset to have. One other thing I want to kind of take a few steps back to, and I'm going to throw this up on the screen. You dropped a gem that I don't even think, you just kind of said it in passing, and it hit me right between the eyes. You can't allow people's fears to project on you. You said that about a couple minutes ago. Elaborate a little bit.
Yeah. So my sophomore year of college, and how they say like you shouldn't live life with regrets, right? So my sophomore year of college was when I came back. Sophomore and junior year is when I came back from Virginia, and I was planning on quitting college because I was like, I'm doing this real estate thing. And I had allowed some family members to say, no, you should stick through it. Stay in college. I talked to a guy that was an agent, and at that time, I didn't know how to communicate what I wanted to do. And so I allowed their fears to hold me back. Mm-hmm. And so the reason I say you can't allow them to project on you is because I learned my lesson from that. And then when I left Verizon, I had similar family members who are like, hey man, you're making more than I've ever made in my lifetime. You got great benefits. You're stupid for leaving. And like, in my mind, it was more like, I'd be stupid not to leave because I know I can already do it in the corporate setting. But if I don't ever make this attempt, I'm going to always have this what if feeling in the back of my mind.
All right, my friend, I hope you enjoyed that Flip Empire episode and got a lot of value out of it. Make sure to check the show notes page for any resources that were mentioned. And speaking of resources, honestly, I don't think I've done the best job of sharing with you my top curated, highly recommended tools and resources that I use in my business or have used in my business. In some cases, these are affiliate relationships with people that I highly trust and respect. And I know these tools and resources can help you and your business go to the next level. And as an ethical bribe, if you decide to try out one of these resources using my link, I will go ahead and send you an unadvertised bonus. I'll send you something of high value. All you got to do is shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com. Go ahead and let me know that you that you tried out this resource, and however I can help you getting started with that, chances are that I know it very, very well and currently use it or have used it. So make sure to check that out, flipempire.com/resources. And if I can be of help or service to you in any way, just shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com, and I will do anything I can for you. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next show.